What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Not my usual space, but same great information. Some of you guys might have noticed that recently the gem expert put out a video that was titled something along the lines of Jordon Peterson reacts to Trax NYC's mental state, or I don't know, something like that. I gotta say, this guy, the gem expert, is really talented. This dude is really good at deep fakes.
So let's talk about Trax NYC. I mean, I've been looking at this guy for some time now. Basically, it's a half-Jewish, Azerbaijani-born American businessman, or in better words, jeweler based in New York City. His business runs out the Diamond District.
So you got the deep fake voice that he did here with Jordon Peterson, and then you have the deep fake videos that he's put out in the past. So if you really listen closely, you can see that this is not legitimate. But I have to say that I am very impressed with this guy's work ethic. He's putting in a lot of work to make funny content for you people.
Because of his internet presence, he has become one of the, if not the most influential guy on that street. I'm sure you know already, but I've been a clinical psychologist for over 15 years, and I can tell you, this is one of the most aggressive and brutal mental synaptic epilepsies I've ever witnessed.
I wanted to react to what exactly the gem expert is saying about Trax NYC. The gem expert, or Jordon Peterson, is basically saying that Max from Trax NYC is a psychopath, a complete lunatic. He's out of his mind. He has anger issues. He's not someone that you should look up to or be around.
This guy, I'm talking about severe mental breakdown at the expense of others, like you can't imagine. There is one video of him just standing in a closed room in front of two guys he had business with, recording himself with his own phone, going completely nuts over 3% they took from him. And you know what's the best thing about it? He himself uploaded that video online. What really caught my eye was one of his recent videos at that time. He basically reacts to a YouTuber that questions his business. To be more specific, that YouTuber questions Trax NYC's silver jewelry prices. I think it was a gemstone YouTuber from Germany, and the YouTuber just completely destroyed this postmodern scam diamond-selling lunatic.
Now, I don't think it's any real surprise that Max from Trax NYC is crazy, right? But I want to bring up a couple of points that I thought of when I watched this video. First of all, do I actually think that Max is more crazy than anybody else on Earth? No, I really don't. I don't think he's more crazy. And the reason why is because when you're on YouTube, unfortunately, you are incentivized to do crazy stuff in order to get noticed.
Do you feel like that draws in a crowd, though?
Yeah, not always. You know, the drama is also good. The drama's interesting because that's what people want to talk about in some cases, but you can't get caught up in the drama all the time.
Max notices that when you do crazy stuff, he gets noticed. So what's he do? He does crazy stuff.
Of course, he tried to justify selling a $3 scrap value silver ring for $200 US. This is the exact behavior we find in several mental disorders. It's an impulsive emotional distress in a reactive environment that doesn't go according to his desires. And guess what? The outcome is what we see, an uncontrolled rage that almost makes this man burst into flames.
So is he any more crazy in this regard than anybody else? No, he's not. The next thing I want to point out is he can't be that much of a psychopath if he actually can appreciate criticisms from others and recognize what he might have to make changes with in his own personality.
In regards to you, is there something you would appreciate more of me talking about you on your channel, or something you
well, listen, it's about what, you're covering what I'm doing. It's about what I'm doing, and it really kind of opened my eyes. I got to stop screaming. I got to start beefing with some of these people. I got to focus on business and keep teaching business.
At one point, Brandon Suarez did a video with Max from Trax NYC. And Brandon asks Max, is there anything you would like for me to cover instead of the stuff I'm covering right now? And is there anything more positive you would like me to cover about you or your business? And Max says, well, you're actually just covering what I do. And this has made me realize that I actually have to mature. I actually have to stop arguing with people. I have to stop screaming. I have to stop acting crazy, and I need to educate people more. And this is actually something that I really feel like Max has been doing.
Let's just say that mental institutions should have an eye on this guy.
I feel like he's been focusing more on education and less on entertainment. Now, it's still entertaining. He's still entertaining, but I think he's just focusing less on that. So what are your thoughts on this? I thought the video was hilarious. I think that this guy is very talented, and you got to appreciate the work that he's putting in order to get attention on YouTube. He's trying to make things entertaining and engaging. I'm talking about the gem expert. And honestly, it's very realistic. Very, very realistic, I have to say. But at the same time, I don't necessarily agree, and of course he's probably joking, but probably serious too. I don't necessarily agree that Max is that much of a psychopath or he has like a mental illness or anything like that, because he can actually recognize where he needs to improve and take steps to improve moving forward. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. I'll catch you guys at the next video.